Total Fire Alarm and Security.
Hi, I'm Dave, a video surveillance technician with Total Fire Alarm and Security, here today to help you retrieve video off your DVR after you've had an event happen in your building. So we are going to go over how to review video on your DVR. Today we are using a Nuvico EasyNet DVR. Each DVR is going to be slightly different in its actual operation. This particular DVR is mouse driven and it's fairly nice to use. To get to the menus, to get to playback, you simply go up to bring the mouse up to the upper right hand corner of the screen. You'll get this little drop down menu. Go to playback, click on that. It's going to go to wherever you were last time you were playing back. The nice option here is down in the lower left, the third icon from the left is a calendar icon. You press on that, it will come up with a calendar. We are going to go to October 9th to review. So just simply click on the date you want. Then it will come up with kind of a timeline. It'll show you your green is your activity. Yellow, you'll see a little bit here, is actually a constant record. You can enlarge this, so make it, instead of a 24-hour block of time, you can bring it out and make it bigger so you can isolate the action so it is a hour block of time. Now this particular moment there was actually a lot of motion going on, but you'll see green is motion, yellow is actually just a constant record. So when you're going to review what's going on, you can kind of pick and choose where you want to look, because what's the point of looking at a blank wall? So we're just gonna say go to, we're actually gonna go a little bit further in. This particular day we're going to go, and it is, most DVRs are done in military time. So everything after 12, you got 1 is 1300, 2 is 1400, so on and so forth. We're going to go to 1400, and we can click on that, and I'll kind of show you what's going on. And then to get rid of this, there's kind of a little arrow down off in the upper left-hand corner of that screen, and that'll bring us to this screen, which is showing us what was going on in the cameras that we have during that time. At this point, it's kind of like using a VCR. You've got your fast forward, fast rewind, and play in each direction. So if you want to speed it up, this particular DVR goes up to 64 times. I don't recommend actually watching it that fast unless you're doing something at night where there's not that much activity, because as you can see, people come and go really quickly and you can't tell what happened. If we were wanting to pause it because we saw something happen, now we can actually use, there's a left and right arrow, just a single arrow, that we can use to do frame by frame movement. Or we can press the rewind and it'll start at a normal speed. Now that's basically how you do the reviewing of video and the controls of it. Once you've determined you found what you want, and you want to make a copy because you want to give it to the police department or you want it for your personal files. Just a quick note on that, I always recommend when you make copies, always make 2. One for yourself and one for whoever you're giving to, whether it was a police matter, the police department, or insurance company, or whatever the case may be. That way you always have one copy on yourself. This particular DVR uses USB. You can use a USB hard drive or a USB DVD burner if you would like. The easiest way to do it is a simple thumb drive. Way to do it, just simply press the thumb, or put the thumb drive into the USB just like a computer. And once again, we're going to bring it up to the upper right hand corner, and there is a picture of an old-fashioned floppy disk with an arrow, and when you put it over it, it says copy. Go to copy. Now we're going to select USB because that's what we're using, and we're going to put our time frame in, our date and time. So you simply select, if you want to change month, select the month portion, use these up and down arrows. Right now it's actually on the date I would like, which is October 9th, 2012, and we're gonna go to, let's do one, and here actually it does do standard time for you, just so it's a little bit easier for yourself. That's a recent change they've made. We're gonna go to 1:30. So I'm just using these arrows here up and down, and to 1:40. We had an event that happened with they were there for 10 minutes. I actually recommend when you're doing it, do a little bit before the event and a little bit after the event. Don't do the specific times. So they came in at 1:30 p.m. and they were gone at 1:32 p.m. Do 1:25 p.m. and 1:25 p.m. and say 1:45. Give yourself a little bit extra time. Sometimes when you give it over to the police department, they're going to see something that you didn't see. Also, always copy all of your cameras, because sometimes there's something that happened at the same time in another part of the building by another person that you also want, and you might not have noticed it because you were focused on one particular area of the building. You can select all your cameras, and then you simply press start. Now it's going to go through its process. It's going to estimate the time, and then it's going to start giving you a countdown of how much longer it's left to copy it. At the end it will say finished. Simply pull out your thumb drive. You can hit the exit and you are done. Here for you with reliable protection 24/7.
Total Fire Alarm and Security. How can we help you?